Saturday in the state of Tennessee might last. But oh, we have good news, folks.
To drive home the point that anyone can talk in a certain way and I can live.
It's David Rubin, and he's talking about an expelled Tennessee Democrat who was a fraud.
Now I want to show you video of one of the guys who is since suspended. His name is Justin Pearson at the Capitol. This is a day or two ago. Take a look.
Seemed like the NRA and gun lobbyists might win.
Oh, this is the guy that I made fun of on IG.
Like the NRA and gun lobbyists might win. But oh, that was good news for us.
Oh, that was good news for us.
Saturday in the state of Tennessee might last. But oh, we have good news, folks. We've got good news that Sunday always comes. Resurrection is a promise. And it is a prophecy. It's a prophecy that came out of the cotton fields. It's a prophecy that came out of the
wait, here you go.
It's a prophecy that still lives in each and every one of us in order to make the state of Tennessee the place that it ought to be. And so I've still got hope because I know we are still here and we will never.
Please, why we always gotta go back to the civil rights playbook? You sound dumb as hell. Just to be honest, now, as you can see, someone said that Justin Pearson is a powerful orator. No, he's not. He is trying to sound like and emulate Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. or a Baptist preacher. Because apparently whenever somebody say that black people need somebody strong to get on the microphone and say something against these white people, we need to tap back into our civil rights emotions and our civil rights spirit. And then, don't forget, pick the fro. You got to pick the fro. And then give your I have a dream. You got to change that. I have a nightmare.
Seem like that.
Yeah, so that was me making fun of him right there. That was my very first time hearing him give this speech. And I didn't hear the whole speech, obviously. It was just that short bit that I cut off because it was a little longer than that. But I cut it off. And I just thought it was hilarious. Okay, let's see what happens, why they call him a fraud, though. But I got a story about this guy right here, Justin Pearson, and it has to do with Twitter. And I got a question about that because I thought Elon Musk was doing something different. Apparently, he is not. And I'm going to let y'all know why in a minute. Just hang on just for a moment. Trust me. This is going to be good.
But oh, that was good news for us.
I don't know how long
this Saturday in the state of Tennessee might last. But oh, we have good news, folks. We've got good news that Sunday always comes.
Wow, that's pretty powerful. He's got the hair and the thin tie, and he's got the MLK accent. That's powerful stuff. That feels very authentic.
That's the same thing I said, Dave.
Doesn't it? Hot damn, here he is. Same guy, 2016.
Justin J. Pearson, and I'm running for president of BSG. There are a few reasons that we're running this campaign this year. One has to do with representation.
Whatever happened to there was good news for us? Good, but I have a word today. We about to save the nation. I don't sound like a preacher by the name of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. I don't sound like that yet. I sound like my regular self, yeah.
How can we represent all voices in a conversation? I wanted to do this by partnering with organizations from the Bowdoin Democrats to the Bowdoin Republicans. I want to bring together different voices, dissenting voices, voices that may be more liberal or more conservative, in order that we can reach a point of sort of the radical middle.
One thing I will say, young man, I wish that was still you, because when you were in college, I'm assuming that you were in college when that video came out. When you were in college and you were speaking about just joining both sides of the aisle, you wanted to start a conversation. You wanted to make sure all voices were heard and make sure we reach some type of conclusion that's best for this nation. Dude, in my opinion, you were spot on back then. You were spot on, but you got older and you took a side, right? You got older and you took a side, and you usually take the side of, like, when you're that young, they say young people usually go liberal. Older people usually go more conservative, right? because liberal leans more to the heart, conservatism leans more to the mind and God's ways. That's just how it is. All right. But you switched up. I don't know your real position right now, but I do know based off of the little bit that I did here, bro, that's not where you are anymore. Where you are right now is a guy who has decided to lock in on a certain group of individuals by catering to their emotions, and you want to do it by way of a civil rights leader's spirit, because you know that that's how he got them. You know that that's how Barack Obama got them with those powerful speeches. You know that you got to be a loud and proud orator. You know what I mean? You got to be able to do all those things. You learn these techniques and you decide to use them to your own benefit. I'm not mad at you for it. I'm not mad at you. And honestly, I won't even call it fake at this point. You're still learning who you are. You really are. I know people older than you who still don't know who they are as people. All right. You're learning who you are right now. But this doesn't look good because you sound nothing like you do now. But I digress.
That was him as a normal person speaking in normal cadence back in 2016. Let's just watch 5 or 10 more seconds of him just a couple days ago.
Seemed like the NRA and gun lobbyists might win. But oh, that was good news for us. I don't know how long this Saturday in the state of Tennessee might last.
He grew out that daggone Frodo, didn't he? He tapped into that 70s vibe quick. That 60s, 70s vibe real quick, bro. Yeah, you did. You put that pick in that fro, patted that bad boy down, made sure it was nice and round, huh? Like the moon in June. See, you got me in my preacher mode now. Now I can't stop rhyming. But I got good news for us.
You know, I'm starting to think that anyone can do an accent like that. And I don't know how long I can do the accent for, but I'll do it as long as I have to drive home the point that anyone can talk in a certain way, and I can lift the coffee mug and talk over here, even though I'm talking to nobody. And I can take out my chapstick and I can put it on and tell everybody from sea to shining sea that if you just use this accent, then gosh darn it, you're making a better point. Because if you talk like this, and I want to bring the Democrats and the Republicans.
Dave, man, that was good. Yo, he did a damn good job. He did a, you see how easy that is right there to say, okay, it's time now. I'm putting on a show, baby. I've been practicing this for a minute. I've been practicing this for the last 2 months. This is my moment. The people are going to hear me raw. And that's exactly what he did. He put on a show. It had absolutely nothing to do with righteousness. It had absolutely nothing to do with a bill being passed. It had absolutely nothing to do with anybody being treated wrong. Nothing. It was just time to put on a show. And as long as the black people, you get one person to say, yeah. Oh, I got a yeah over there. Yeah, brother, you better talk. Oh, I got one over there now. Oh, they clapping now. Oh, they clapping back here. I need to look back at them. Huh? Y'all hear me? Huh? You hear me over here? Oh, yeah, y'all hear me. They're like, keep on going, brother. Keep on going. It was no longer about whatever they were there for. It was just about a show. It's like, let's have fun now.
Together. That doesn't really work, you understand. You've got to grow out the hair. You've got to tell the people what your problem is. And you've got to get the media to tell everybody that you're MLK too.
That's racist, Dave. You can't do that.
Because this kid over here, he was just saying, hey, Republicans and Democrats, maybe we can find some things together. But it doesn't work to do it that way.
But it doesn't work to do it that way, because you gotta lift your voice. You gotta talk from your diaphragm. You gotta come from your stomach. Like Chris told me one time, if you're gonna be singing, brother, you need to come from your diaphragm, from your stomach. Y'all know Chris used to teach choirs back in the day. But what he said is true. You got to come from your stomach. Man, that was good. Y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know about that one, man. That was cool. I had fun listening to that. Hopefully you did too.